Alright, just let me know if one of everyone's race. That's faster.
Alrighty, folks.
Wow, he's from
Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is John Theodore, streaming live on twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway. Starting 9th in the number 23, it's 167 laps. Razor Claw, that would be awesome. If you definitely send me a pic of the flask out of track. That would be so cool. If you do that, I want to see it. Oh, geez, the 30 is blinking. 30, you're blinking like crazy, man.
Outside.
Here we go.
Still outside.
It's lap 1, and I can't see where the 30 is.
Still there. Still there.
35's to the outside. He yielded. All right. Here we go. Settle in for a long race. Looks like the 30 is just gone. That's too bad. Nothing worse than getting all hyped up and starting a race and then your connection goes.
36, 24.
Or you get wrecked lap 1. That's the other thing. Yeah, I think he drove it in, and I'm glad that he was able to do that without wrecking people. Usually that don't work out. Well, the front two that qualified in the 8s are going to probably streak away from the field here early. We started in 8th. We got, I tell you what, I used to be so terrible at these tracks, I would qualify outside of the top 20 guaranteed in NIS and run back there all race. So, running in 8th, that's a big improvement. I mean, if Mitchell doesn't like the guy racing him hard, just let him go, right?
I didn't realize he couldn't play. He didn't want to race.
It is a race. Where's Sean P? Mercifully not in this split. We don't have any of the public enemies of the channel in this one, fortunately. So, let's have a nice, clean, drama-free race for the number 23 tonight. That would be awesome.
30.6, 4.
Honestly, as much as my I rating has fallen so much, he's going to be in higher. He's probably in the higher split. .33, we're looking underneath the 21.
30.79.
Just kind of riding right now. Not putting a ton of pressure on these guys, but I would like to work my way up towards the top 5 early if possible. Track position being what it is, it's best to have it. Earlier you can get it, the better. .33 has cleared the 21. We're going to look to the inside of him too.
Outside. Outside clear. Outside clear.
Not yet. Just make my intention known, and looks like he's not going to fight me too hard for the spot. I could be wrong on that, though.
31.432.
Another Rusty Wallace car. We got the older model and the newer model here, which ironically is the reverse. That's the older throwback, and that's the newer throwback. I have sent Bubba 2 raids so far. Jebediah. So, yeah, I hollered at him a little bit. I was also watching him play some PUBG, just because I was curious what the game was actually about. So if he's probably not going to be streaming tonight, my guess is that he doesn't stream much on the weekends. Although you never know. They might be able to set that up at the track in his trailer. Oh man, and he's got the 27. That's my number.
Thank you.
Clear. Outside. Still there. Still there outside.
Outside starting to come in.
Clear, clear.
Christopher, love the paint, man.
Thanks, Bill.
Had to let you buy. I had to let you buy just to get it on camera for a little bit there.
Nice. I'll watch the recording later.
31.9.
You just put that car in the box, driver. Make them sponsors happy.
I think tightened up there, sorry.
I do have Michael Jordan's number. That's very true. And it would be an honor to put that in victory lane tonight. I want all of you, if I win tonight, everyone needs to tweet at Michael Jordan with a link to the vid.
31.519.
Get 23 tweets of John Theodore putting the 23 in victory lane for Michael Jordan. Someone look it up. Has the number 23 ever gone to victory lane in the Cup Series? I don't think so. LeBron wears it too. Hey, that is the two greatest of all times. Winning number in the in a different sport. Just cruising in 9th right now. Need to pick up the pace a little bit. I'm charging the corner too much. Going in too hot. That's going to burn off my right front. I need to back it up a little bit. And I'll get off the corners better. That'll be faster. So back it up. Interesting. Okay. You learn something new every day. Frank Mundy. All right. Jeff Gordon, though, I think Jeff Gordon is the only one to win in the 24. Am I wrong on that? I think I'm right on that one. I remember hearing that stat recently. Hey, Mike, that's right. It's time to send it. Nice. That driver averages side is awesome. Whoever runs that gets some props for sure. That is a very well-designed site. Easily searchable and has a lot of good information on there. Alright, so the top 5 are kind of getting away
32.0
from us here. We need to pick up the pace. And picking it up probably actually means slowing it down a little bit.
Thank you for being patient right there.
6th, 7th, and 8th, they're sorting it out.
31.16.
Whoa, 33 in big trouble. I don't think there was contact there. I think he just lost it. Both in the 50s. Interesting. That's pretty cool, see? You're getting a NASCAR history lesson here, free of charge. Just more reasons to tune in.
32.231.
Eight-tenths of a second. Those guys are really starting to run the high line. I'm going to keep it low. We'll run the Harvick line.
32.294.
Kind of went in the corner too hard there. Uh-oh. 27 getting loose. Now I will enter high just to make sure that I don't get caught up in him if he's still loose going into the corner. Looks like he's gathered it back up and recovered. Lost the spot.
32.312.
That's right, Arm for Gaming. Harvicking it. Messed that up big time. It is costly to hit that apron.
32.6.
Cost me like 4/10 of a second right there. And that's what can be so frustrating is you work, gain that time in, and then boom, half a second gone. Caution.
Way to go. The road's closed.
Oh,
Behind the 27.
was Aaron in that one?
Rolling up to the pace car and turn 2, or on the back stretch.
It might be about right.
This car's in good.
Yeah, so, I mean, with 18.7 gallons, that puts us a little over. I mean, we saw yesterday that basically you can run right about 60 laps. I was thinking about that. I mean, I could put the EDM stuff that's on Spotify for open rights on the channels.
Sorry about that. I just was not. I tried to catch it, just didn't catch it.
Oh, the number 1 got involved in that. That's no good.
Oh, you caught it. Caught him too hard. All right, man.
Let's see. Here's my number 23 stall. We're going to pull right in there and get some work done.
Take your time, picture.
35 more horsepower, you think? Could be, could be.
That's it, go.
All right, well, we gained 1 spot on the 21 because he slid through his stalls. Hey, no worries, disc caution.
I got 85 right front.
It's all good, man.
Right rear.
You're going to be lining up behind the 33.
Let's see. 79 right front, 86 right rear. I knew I was being way too hard on that right front in that run.
Damn.
Honestly, don't want to talk about my right front.
That's 84 right front, 93 right rear.
Line up behind the
Oh,
I
yeah.
had 69
They-
all the way around.
We wreck a set of tires real quick in these cars.
Nice.
Especially it depends on the track. Loudon, not so much.
Who was that that had 85?
I had 84.
Yeah, I was too hard on entry that time.
I had 85 in my right front and 86 right rear. I was leading.
You were running that hard and had that right.
My tire was pretty even. I don't know how the floor stayed his right rear so much.
Guys using tire hardener. Because I'm a god.
Got that cheap code. Nice.
He's got them Richard Childress Racing bleeder valves on him. Oh yeah, that happens a lot. That's true. I can do a 100-lap race with only one pit stop at Auto Club Speedway. It is not the best strategy, but I can do it. In this, though, just because of, you know, that was a league race, and it's a league that tends to run clean. This race, I'm going to run until the thing runs dry on pretty much every single run because I'm just going to assume that the caution will come out.
Double them up. Double them up. You're on the outside. All right, buddy. Line up behind. Minute 20, 26.
No, I didn't get a top 5. I got a top 10 with that strategy, not a top 5.
I think they should add stages to this game.
Did you guys not know?
That was a top 10 in a race with the Dynasty Racing League.
What was the incentive?
Why? By the time they do that, NASCAR will just change the rules again.
All right, so we're restarting in 8th.
Yeah, you're right.
Surrounded by Rusty Wallace retro schemes.
There'll be way more wrecks than there already is in the stages and the races. I wouldn't mind it for hosted races because my league's pretty clean. Not here.
Oh.
You could do stages anyway.
Yeah, no cautions until you get to C-Class disc caution, which is probably a good thing because if they did that, then you'd never see a green flag lap.
How's your temps look there under caution?
Cool.
Here we go. Pace car's in.
Oh man, pace car's off. That's smart there.
Wait. Green flag, there we go. Uh-oh. They're wrecking behind us. 33's in the grass.
I don't want to count you, John. Get left back. What in the world is going on up here? Go for the win.
Send it.
Anything else for last lap?
Stay right with them this time here. Take a little bit better care of my right front, and I'll be a little bit faster over the course of the run. And I'll actually be faster on the short run if I'm a little bit easier on corner entries too. Caution's out. That was just one lap, 1.5. Shouldn't need to pit again.
Hey, what was that?
I said I was so in front of you, and it says you're in front of me.
I would have gave you the spot.
Yeah, I mean,
that inside lane.
it's just you gotta learn how to drive like a gentleman, you know, just unbelievably careful to get through there. You'll get there though.
Tires up front and jack everybody up. People pushing through wide in the first lap.
I mean, you can make it up at Charlotte too. You just gotta drive out back and not get caught up in anything.
Matt, wide me up.
Pit road is open.
Charlotte's hard on SR if you... It's definitely hard on SR just like the plate tracks are if you're
We need a
racing.
performance report.
But if you fall back and just don't get anything, then yeah.
Can we catch up so we can get our damage fixed?
Alright. Some folks are looking. I'm thinking most everyone's going to stay out.
Because you got to know that's impossible.
It never hurts to ask.
If you're in the back of the field under caution, you will never see the other part of the field.
You just go check out Aaron Rodgers' video.
That's true. Higher I rating means better split and better drivers, but rookie drivers tend to be pretty bad about driving safe no matter what field you're in, honestly.
Yeah. So
it's just
one
tough.
got loose off it too and just turned it right into me on the outside of him. It's no luck at all. Nah, don't get me wrong, I shoot myself in the foot plenty of times.
Yeah, Aaron, you and I have been on similar downward spirals the last couple weeks. We were sitting.
Man, this is like a month.
We were.
For spiral ever since I got on here.
We were both sitting pretty like 3-4 weeks ago, and then it's just rough. And it's not like it's been bad tracks for us. It's just weird stuff happening.
I've been getting wrecked all week.
I wish I had a better race in California, man. It was just a stupid pit mistake and ran out of fuel. That sucked.
Oh, that is awful, yeah. Alright, 2 to green. Let's get a reset. We're going to be restarting in 7th.
Oh, I was right behind that when Katie
Lap
got
31
out of the way. That was fun.
of 167.
Oh man, that was dirty. I forgot who that was, but man, what a dick.
I ended up finishing second out of it, so I wasn't too mad.
I mean, I guess it's Martin, so that was anything goes there.
And it ain't hard to get along with somebody else's proud troubles. Troubles? Yeah.
Yeah, did you not?
Yeah, I probably won't do that for the rest of the night. Just seemed appropriate at the time.
Your singing cost us 2 cents on the straightaway there.
Nice.
I understand that reference. Hey, Brad, is my car damaged there on the back?
Doing everything here. I dropped into the second gear, then went to fuel saving mode, just
you look okay.
chilling.
It'll affect you too much.
Lane Racer 40, top 5 bet. I like that. I hope so. It'd be awesome. Top 5s in NIS have been few and far between for me. It'd be great to get one tonight. Long way to go. Real long way to go. And a lot of good drivers to beat to get there. All right. Lap 32 of 167. What's that give us? 135 laps to go? I think that's right. 2 more pit stops at least. But it ain't going green the whole way. There ain't no way. Hey, Land Racer. Thank you for the 100-bit cheer, my man. Much appreciated.
Aaron, I'm just taking it
Thank
easy.
you very much. Pace car is in. Green flag. I was a little bit careful there not to spin the tires, so I lost 7th spot to the 2. Oof. Oh, they're wrecking again. And there's the caution. Welcome to iPacing.
Mitch, were you listening to my stream? I literally was just talking about that.
No, I wasn't. That's funny.
More iPacing, folks.
I can't remember whose tire fell off where they started singing that.
That was, I believe it was Rudiman, wasn't it? No, Dave Blaney. Dave Blaney was dominating the race at Atlanta, was going to get his first win, and then they left the nuts loose on one of his stops.
Yeah, that's when he was driving the 07. I remember that.
No, not the 07. It was the 93 Amico car.
I think it's funny that I've loved every car that Dave Blaney's ever driven.
Dave Blaney was a good driver. I just feel like he didn't get good enough equipment.
Yeah, but
Pass me here.
A little late in the Cup Series.
yeah, but his kid is going to be a legend.
Felt like the breakthrough that he finally needed. But it was
Oh no, Kenducci.
Well, at least he passed her.
What happened? What caused the wreck?
Exactly.
At least you're still in 21st, though.
I mean, he was already successful.
Sounds like that thing's been a wreckfest.
Yeah, he's one of the best dirt racers ever. I think he still dirt races from time to time.
Hell yes, he does.
I believe he ran one of Brad's trucks at Eldora 1 or 2 years ago.
Did he?
Yeah, was it last year he got hospitalized, or the year before he got in a wreck?
I think it was last year. I think I remember what you're talking about.
I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about that one at all.
It wasn't like life or death. He was in the hospital for a while.
Gotcha. Yeah, the older you get, the longer it takes you to heal.
Yeah. I went to Eldora truck race the year Kyle Larson won.
Well, the damaged vehicles are stacking up here in this one.
Closed.
I think the outside line, interestingly enough, seems to be getting a better launch than the inside line. Well, Kenducci, the good news is that you're P21 right now, and even though you got 3 minutes of optional, which stinks and is going to make it a long night for you, sounds like the way that race is going, you might, oddly enough, still end up with a shot at a top 10, and you'll probably gain some I rating and safety rating at the end of it. So that'll be the good news, is that if you stick it out and suffer through it and don't get caught into any more stuff, at least you'll probably end up with a solid finish.
Anybody ready for some green flag racing?
Oh.
That's
I'm not.
that's fake news.
Liar.
I haven't seen a green flag in 20 years.
I don't even know what one looks like.
What they call these days?
I think I'm on pace. The stay hydrated battle will at least be hit. He's the only stay hydrated bat is the only one who is happy about the cautions, because at least I'm keeping pace with my water consumption. Everyone else hates it. Stay hydrated bat is happy though.
I wonder if the guy that wrecked me last racing the pro driver.
Oh, Caden, you missed it, man? Dang it.
What an asshole.
I know, I feel you, man. These NIS Fixed is my favorite of the official series to run.
Not many people know this, but I am Ray Alfala.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's just waiting until the last 10 laps to unleash. Alright. Here we go. Pace car will drop, and we will be racing again for another half lap. 29's mixing it up. Every start he does something different. I like it. I can respect that.
1 minute 16:23.04. Working the bottom, still there. Side 1 only, clear low.
Wow. I need to change that setting so that the spotter is active at the line, because that was almost bad.
32.151.
And I don't know if it was bad because of the 31 or bad because of the 2. I just ain't going to say anything. We got through it all right. No harm, no foul. 27's got a little damage.
0.57.
Looks like it's definitely easier to pass on the outside here. Doesn't mean I won't go to the inside if I get the opportunity.
30.764. Outside, outside. Still outside. Still there.
Overtake! Not yet.
Outside.
Not yet. Called it too soon.
Clear. Outside, outside. Still out there. Clear.
Man, I'm just getting bound up on the inside and I can't make these passes.
30.945.
Just struggling to get passes made. Don't overdrive the car, take care of the tires, take care of the car. Long race. We're in 9th. Yeah, I don't know, there's something nice about getting the lap times, but I guess I don't really need them.
30.93.
I tend to ignore them anyway. Ninth place.
Man, it's scary back here.
Yeah, I know it's scary in the back. That's why I don't want to be back there. I do not like being in that back because it is scary business back there for sure.
Jared, I'm just trying to keep the momentum up. You're good.
All right. Let's see if we can get a run going around the high side here. Get another. That was how we got the run on the 27 earlier, so. We'll see if it works out better for us. Closing in on him now.
4.
It's probably sliding the right front a little bit too much. Go back down to the inside and try to make a move. That's the problem though, is that I get close in the turn and then he runs away from me on the straight.
0.305.
That straight shot off the corner, that's what we're looking for. Got some nice momentum that time.
31.451.
Just basically running anywhere that he isn't right now. Mixing up my line every corner, every lap. Probably need to get into a rhythm and get something consistent. I mean, it's been working though, so. That didn't work too well. I think the high line was definitely working better for us than the low line right now. 27 has run down the 31 while we've been trying to run him down. And now he's trying to make a move, and he's going to run into the same problem that I did, where that low line just struggles against the high line on corner exit. You almost have to clear him and make a slide job out of it. 27 tried to make the move there. He got all kinds of crossed up. Now the 31's pulling it back out.
31.83.
Everyone's moved up high except for the leader, it seems like. He's getting swarmed all of a sudden.
31.788.
There we go. 27 is loose off the corner every single time.
31.97.
It's getting pretty racy up there at the front. That's some good stuff. And honestly, with them racing like that, we might have a shot at reeling them in. '29's still holding the lead right now, it looks like. Been leading this whole thing. Hey, Night Wolf 24, how's it going, man? Just cruising in 9th right now. NIS fixed. Lap 55 of 167.
Sorry, Aaron.
Turning down on exit might be bad for the tires. It might be.
No, you're fine, man.
I'm just trying to get a straight run off. It doesn't feel like it's hurting them too much, honestly.
32.064.
I don't feel like it. The only way I want is that right there on the corner entry, I still feel like I'm abusing the right front too much. But coming off the corners, I don't feel like I'm doing too bad on the right rear. So that's good. I just think I'm overdriving the entry. Three tenths. Now it's 2. I've found a rhythm on the high side. I'm hoping it's not too hard on the tires, but it definitely seems to be working to reel in the couple guys that are in front of me right here. Just as soon as I say that, I get out of my rhythm and lose a bit coming off of turn 4. Note that there's a bump on the extreme outside in 1 and 2. Nikki T Gamer, what's up? How's it going? Or Gamer, how's it going? Welcome. Grip 887, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated, my brother. Welcome to the family. Hide that cushion on the outside. '29's airing it out a little bit now. He had some pressure. He held it off, and now he's running away with it again.
32.
And he is. He's running right down on that low line, which I am noticing, and I don't know, maybe the low line works better because it's clean air.
Good battle, 21. I'm on a fun.
There have been a number of cautions, 3 or 4. I haven't been keeping close track. Uh-oh. Mitchell Riggs, he was challenging for the lead, and now he's got a handful. Nice. That was a nice save, 4. Nice save.
Thanks, this thing turned into junk.
Oh, shit.
And the caution comes out.
Tell me what your car
That
is.
was still wrong.
Close.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Great. Got lucky right there.
that was a great run. Caution came out just in time for you there, 4, huh?
I mean, really, nobody says a word as we stop in the tri-oval.
Yeah, if I would try blocking down with those tires, we both would be corners.
Alright, looks like...
Yeah, I think that might be caution number 5.
Caution, I was trying as hard as I could to catch that thing.
I'm gonna try to stay off the 8.
We've had 2 decent runs. Maybe this is only the 4th one.
Whoever had tacked, I'm sorry. I mean, I had them locked up from start finish line.
Well, I was trying to
62
give you as much
laps
as I
in.
could during that, but that was some phenomenal fun there, especially how close it came to wrecking.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I just got loose coming off the corner. I tried to...
Yeah, I haven't been keeping an exact count either.
It's all good.
Not super worried about it. I think the 31 drops before I do. I know the 27 does.
It hurt me then before it hurt you, apparently.
There we go. There's
I'm
my
pretty good with
23
the
pit
longer
stall. Right in on the mark.
I'm really good on the short run, but after that, I'm junk.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys.
I think we had 2 cautions that were right after that though, so that stacked it up pretty bad. But yeah, other than that,
All this damage
it's
repaired.
been pretty good. We've had 2 decent runs so far.
Still a long way to go.
Ah, the 21 just beat me out. Gosh,
I don't know if
dang
it's
it.
tire pressure or what, but like, on those restarts, you guys, any little gap I can get on a restart, you guys make up if you're 1 or 2.
Get behind the 21.
Hopefully, Psycho Boy, hopefully. That was a really fun green flag run we had there.
I was hating this track and tire combination on Monday. Now I'm loving it.
Hey, Grant, you got your mic on, bud?
All right. So where do we...
Check my car out, see what kind of damage you got.
We're 8th. Okay, so we got a net gain of 1 spot in that pit sequence.
Just looks like just the right front and the right side's a little flattened, but not too bad.
Alright, typical.
Still been struggling. I don't think I've been able to pass
What happened to you?
anyone cleanly for position yet this race. Every time I get inside, I get bound up coming off the corner.
Slow stop. I kind of came in a little slow into my pit box.
And can't complete the pass. Shifting around a little bit, trying to get a little pop in the lower back there. Alright. 1 lap to green. So we'll restart on lap 65. There will be 102 laps to go. We can make this on 1 pit stop. So we would be pitting with 51 to go, so that would be lap 106. Split it right in 2.
Wish we could have the old Pontiac back.
One to go.
That little bit of damage that the 27 has doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad.
21.3.
He's staying right here in the, top 10. And just right in front of me. Ever since he got by me, I haven't been able to get back past him. Hopefully the outside can get a good restart and we can get after, try to work our way into the top 5 here. Jared T. Darling in that number 2. He's just been working his way to the front.
Cool paint job looks nice. And you got the number 27 on there too.
All right, here we go.
Let's keep going the right direction. 10-4.
Pace car's in.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
61 go.
Uh-oh. 29 spun his tires a little bit. That was interesting. That was almost really bad.
Free. Working the bottom. Still there.
You got guys all over your bumper.
Still inside. Still inside.
That was a messy start.
Still there.
Hold it, hold it.
31.783. Still inside.
Dang it. Couldn't hold off the 21. Now I got the 31 to my inside. And the 6 looking 3 wide.
Damn, diving in a little deeper next time, why don't we?
Working the bottom. Still there.
Yeah, don't tell me where you did that.
9.7. Still there.
Either profanity or sarcasm. I usually choose sarcasm.
Clear.
All right. Got eaten up on that start a little bit. Takes a couple laps for that outside line to come in, I guess. That did not go well.
30.8.
Mitchell, if you want by, you can let me know.
Alright, 10-4. I mean, I'm not even really too used.
I heard you were fast, so I just want to make sure about it.
All right.
Little David, so not as fast as I used to be.
See, that's the... Everyone else getting little dings and stuff like that. If I can avoid that, I'll have a fast car at the end of this race. So much of these races is about taking care of your car.
Still there outside. Still outside.
Tried to get back to the gas a little too aggressively too early. Cost me a shot at the spot.
Outside. You're clear. Outside.
Son of a gun.
Clear. Outside.
It's going to cost us 2 more spots, maybe a 3rd.
5, 8, 2. Outside. All clear.
This has just been bad. We're just falling back on this run. 13th after staying in the top 10 all race. It is easy to tap that apron. You just gotta discipline. You can't do it. I got my momentum a little bit off, and that dropped me a little bit lower than I wanted to be.
31.216.
All right, settle down.
Now wrecking.
Here's a wreck.
Hey man, your mic.
All right, we'll get to go down, get tires, and reset again.
The road is closed.
Dang it, man, 13th.
Yellow.
Lost 5 spots on that run.
You have me together.
How many laps was that?
8.
Even less, I think there was 102 to go when we were in green.
Where was...
Who's going to stay out?
The road is open.
Yeah, I ain't staying out. Y'all can. I'm pitting. Got spun by Rico Abreu in C-Class 5-2. Ouch, Aaron.
I don't know.
That ain't no good. It's too bad. I like Rico. I do notice though that, you know, those guys who are pro drivers who come in there, man, they are aggressive, like super aggressive.
Sorry to everybody that's involved in that.
And when you're aggressive, sometimes you step over the line. There we go. Almost stopped a little bit short, so not my best pit stall entry, but I might be able to make up a spot or two with it. One can only hope. 33's race has just gone downhill.
That's it, go!
Surprisingly, no damage from that.
Didn't lose a spot, didn't gain anything though. Sorry, Nine, my apologies to your crew there.
Again, sorry to
That's right, Aaron.
Bonnie, to the 8 car, everybody that got involved in that. My bad, guys.
Alright, looks like you're going to be lining
All
up 9-11.
Let's see if we can get a better restart this time.
Casey, were you in that too?
I think we came out right where we were. So 13th. The one race I was in with Rico Abreu, I think I beat him. And I think it was because he got wrecked in it. Although I think I was in front before he got wrecked. Oh, we're in 11th, so I did gain a couple spots there. The Ryan Blaney twins are running right next to each other. Did Mitchell get wrecked in that? Oh, dang.
4, I did not. I did not see any damage. I did get a 4X. I think orange car, whoever that was, I don't remember if it was 22 or not, but came down and clipped me in the right rear, but I spun mid-track, didn't even...
Rubber ducky time, do not curse me. I will be very angry.
That's good. As long as you had no damage. I'm sorry about that. I thought I had him cleared, and I came up, and you still...
Lap 75 at 167.
That's all good, bud. I mean, it was just a judgment call. I
Get back into the top 10 and start...
You might be able to. I thought he had the speed
hey, that works.
But it looks like he just had a little bit of a run on the outside and got back.
Fair enough. Let's hope that trend continues.
Yeah, nothing he did wrong either.
I just want to get... If I get after it on this restart, get a good restart, we can get back up in the top 10, hopefully.
1 to go.
Somehow I didn't get
Been running in the top 10 all night, fell out of it, want to get back in.
Yeah, I mean, overall, even if still I would have hit the right rear on the wall, it's not even... It would have been nothing to affect me unless it damaged the suspension, actually, but it looked...
Yeah, it seems like the trends kind of go with that, with the streamers. When one of us starts having bad trouble, it's like it goes around like a virus.
Pretty good pass in that in the last restart there at 29.
Yeah.
90 to go actually.
Lead on the restart.
90 laps to go. 91 laps to go actually here at the restart.
I wasn't gonna race you hard that much because
Fair enough, Psycho Boy. Well, let's see. I mean, so far so good. Just, you know, knock on wood. And we'll keep it going.
Now be smart. Get those tires scrubbed in, bud. Get them cleaned up. Get ready to go. Try to get a little bit of heat in them.
Pace car's in.
Daylight.
Up off, man. Pace car's off.
Oh, the 31.
outside, 1 minute 13.476. We're still out there, clear high.
.31's complaining about how other people are racing, and then he lays back and does that. That's fine.
You're clear him. Side, at your door. Still there.
Woo!
Inside.
That was hairy, but we got a spot.
31.772.
Overtake. There we go. Was able to get it for real that time. Lance Gentles, we haven't seen him up here all race. That 5 car is looking sharp. Leader's farther away than he has been all race too. Don't like that. Lance also has a Twitch account, apparently. he's got the hammer and sickle. Is that the Communist Party of China that he's got on his car? What the heck?
30.73.
Well, what was funny is that the 31 was complaining about the 6, and then he goes and does that on the restart, so it's kind of like, that deserves a little bit of an eye roll, if nothing else. That takes some cojones running a hammer and sickle in NASCAR. That's funny. That's old Soviet Russia. That is a troll paint scheme if I've ever seen one.
Outside. Can't tell yet. You're clear.
I respect the, yeah, that's the good kind of trolling. I got respect for the cojones on that one.
Still there, you're still
9 is just sending it into these corners.
still out there. 31.157.
And he isn't losing it on corner exit either. Alright, so now he wants to go low. I was going to go low and let him have the high line, but he wanted that, so.
Still inside, even up.
Looks like we're going to be able to hold him off on the low line.
0.18. Still there.
One in the grass, but it sounds like he saved it. No caution. We stay green.
Hey, finally one that wasn't my fault.
Clear low.
Still holding 12th.
That's the spirit.
We're going to go back down to the low line.
Make it good.
31.157.
Back up to the high line again. Oh, big wreck on the back straight.
Go high. Oh, big wreck on the back straight. Middle of the track.
Back, we're slowing down the back. Stop, 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 stop.
The road is closed.
That was a lot of good cars in that one. That just made all the top 5 bets a lot safer. It's telling me to let the 5 by.
Hey, guys, move back, Chris.
Nice job, bud. Halfway this time.
That was big. That was big.
You'll be lining up behind the
Yeah, that's true. At least I wasn't involved in it.
You know, I took the beginning of the race without caution, like every 10 laps of the video game.
Pit road is open.
Holy shit, the guys in the back checked up. Good job, boys.
Man, I hit the brakes. I didn't think my car was going to stop.
Passing the 13.
Good brundles on this car.
That was a wild one. There were people
All right.
through the air, people upside down, people spinning.
That took out
Without stopping.
a lot of good cars. All right, right at 50. Let's see if we can gain some spots on this pit stop. That's right, Caden. As soon as you get back.
That sucks.
That's the 21. He was having a real good run all race long, too. Right behind the 27. We're in front of the 9.
Oh my God, you're lucky. I'm that was driving here.
Johnny, you saw that too? Man, my light flashed before my eyes.
Well, we're back in the top 10. That was what we were trying to accomplish. Hey, Jacasso18, thank you for the bits, man. Much appreciated. Awesome. Anyone clip that? That was clip-worthy, I think. Well, that changes everything. 8th, 7th spot, actually, I think. Be about 80 laps to go, a little bit less.
Hey, we're past that way.
Country Road Gamer 88, thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome to the family, my brother.
Oh,
The field is thinning out. Yeah, there were a lot of fast ones and caught up in that. That was right up at the front.
Yeah, Marius is a good driver, man.
And I was going to say it looks like no, Aaron's getting a wave around. Does that put him back on the lead lap, or is he still 2 down? Let's go check it out.
1 to go. But we're going to be starting on the inside. 1 minute 21.1.
How many laps? Wow, Aaron's 7 down. Dang. That sucks. He got caught up in a wreck earlier. The one car just turned right in front of him. I always like to keep an eye on how many cars are on the lead lap. TTAM, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the family.
Yes.
I see him in his Best Buy car.
All right. Second gear.
Kirk might cause enough wrecks tonight, eh?
Let's get this restart.
You're ready to roll here, man. Have fun.
Wesley's got some damage too. That 13's going to fall back. Pace car's in.
Pace car's off. You ready?
Go.
Ready. Ready. Green, green, green. Good job, my man. Keep it up. Don't burn them tires off. 1 minute 16.1. 2, 3. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Outside 2. Outside. 1, 1, 1. Still outside.
Everyone's jamming it in there on every restart. I know, me too, Mike.
Clear. We're taking. Still outside. 31.986. Door outside. Clear.
I ain't gonna let him lay back if he's behind me on the next one. I'll lay back, right back to where he is.
Outside. Still out there. Clear high.
Mitchell's come back up through the pack. He's got his damage repaired. Figured he'd be back. To be the best, you gotta beat the best, boys.
Outside. Still outside on your quarter. Clear.
Well, we're running 9th. We've been hanging in the top 10 pretty much all night. Fell out of it for a little bit. That wreck helped us get back in. That's why I lifted. What happened to the 5 is why I lifted. I was heading for the wall if I didn't.
Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Got back into the top 10, fell right back out of it. Yeah, it's true, Mike. That's very true.
30.956.
Nick's driving with some aggression tonight, for sure. See now, he gives the 4 a ton more space than he was giving me. He was pinching me down like crazy coming off 4. He gives the 4 car a ton more space. Look at how bent up that 13 is. That's all from that most recent wreck. I think he got a big piece of it, or a little piece of it. If he got a big piece of it, he wouldn't be keeping up. His engine would be hosed. Mitchell's experiencing the frustration of trying to work this field and get back through this pack. Oh, there it is. Contact. I'm telling you, man, they're racing hard. I think I just saw someone get the wall again. I think that was the 31 that maybe touched the wall a little bit. Mitchell is all over him. And now the 12 is getting involved in it. This is fun to watch. Probably more fun to watch than it is to participate in right now. Those two are going at it. All right, Sacco Boy, man. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good one. Good luck in your race. Oh, there it goes. Wrecking on the front, wrecking on the front. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Caution's out. In the wall.
That takes care of the 31. Mitchell cleaned him out for me.
I'd like to see what happened up in the top 4 or 5 on a long 40-lap run.
They could be lining up behind the 5.
My goodness.
Behind the 5.
Oh, that's too bad, Nathan. Dang it. Yep. Survival. That's right, Screaming Cheese. You gotta have something to fight with at the end. And we're in the top 10 again. I think the 13 is done now. He got a big piece of that.
I do not think that was my fault, but I don't know. We were racing fine there.
Sounds like the 13. Yeah, I think the 13 just blew.
It's probably my fault.
That was fun racing to watch up until that happened.
Yeah, with the rubber on the track, though, this car's starting to feel pretty good.
I killed a cone. I did it. I killed a cone.
Check on the 4-car caution list.
How many X's you got now, Mitchell?
8.
I only peed a little bit.
It's been a rough race, and it's all been my fault.
I have 4 1X's from running through the damn grass. What the hell?
That's it, go!
Did you get any damage from that 31?
Oh, 31's dead, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Should be starting behind the 4.
I got hit in the front end. The only time I got hit. It's only 217. I mean, I guess it's fixable, but I don't think I'm going to get back up there where I was.
I apologize.
Uh-oh. 27 got caught speeding.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around to 27.
Is that...
Dude, what's your tire wear? I got 95 right front, 94 right
What's the
rear.
33 doing?
Like you said, though, that was good racing until then.
You're gonna have to come around to 33.
I feel like crap.
What's your tire wear, 17?
Alright. Yeah, the 33's pulling up so that he can go pee.
Damage 23? Or John?
Not a ton. I mean, you got, it's clear that you've been in a couple, but it's just minor scrapes from what I can tell. A little bit of bend on the right front and the right rear.
Alright.
Well, you know what they say. If it's a beat up along the right side, you've been racing. If it's beat up along the left side, you've been getting raced.
Right. I've been racing, but I think it's been a little too hard.
Hey, Patrick. Yeah, it's been going better so far. I've managed to dodge all the big stuff, like I said, so far. I don't want to jinx it either, but doing all right. There have been a few wrecks in front. I've managed to dodge them so far.
I shouldn't be too bad, though.
We're on.
I could have.
Man, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was doing there.
Should help us a little bit.
So here we go. We'll restart ninth.
You know it happens. I'm not going to hold a grudge.
23, 3, 2.
We were racing hard right there. You know,
5.
probably should have let you go in hindsight, but I don't know. I was having fun.
Yeah, that was fun until I ruined it. But yeah, I'm sorry, man.
All right, get it into second gear.
No worries, no worries. A lot of race left.
We're gonna drop back to this guy because I don't want to get late. I don't want to get run up on.
Hey, 34, you know, you got 2 4.
Is Danica in this race? No, Danica is not in this race.
Double Ford.
Come on, guys, close it up.
Is that too much fluid for one car?
Your engine might blow 2 times.
Double checking steering wheel. Look everything over real good.
All right. See, I got to lay back now because he's laying back.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, boss man, stay stars off. Get after it. Green flag.
Sorry.
Go ahead, nice work. We're on that top 10 there.
I forgot.
How's that? 1 minute 13.7.
Caution.
Caution.
15 was in front of us. Okay.
15.
Get close for speeding in the
So,
pits and
we'll be restarting on the outside.
Damn.
May have to start saving fuel just in case. But I think we're just going to split this at like 30 laps. I don't think we're going to have enough to make it the whole way.
Escaped that one. That was terrible. I don't know what happened. Somebody missed a shift?
Looks like someone spun the tires. He said he left it in fourth, forgot to put in second for the restart.
Line up behind the 15.
Do that
Pit road
sometime.
will be open.
I want to race at Richmond doing that. One lap shootout. I was running 10th before the caution came out. Everyone else pitted. I stayed out. Forgot to put it in gear for the shootout. Restarted in fourth and ended up winning it anyway.
What, because there was a massive crash?
Surprisingly, no. I just, you know, it's Richmond, so there's a lot of wheel spin, so it didn't hurt me that much. The guy on the outside didn't want to pass me before the line, and yeah, just worked out.
Wow.
I need your luck.
Free.
No, you don't. that is not a accurate example of how my luck normally is.
I got a good question for you, because I was kind of playing the scenario in my head, John. Did you kind of get going right off of turn 4, kind of before the green came out?
I went on pace car, if I remember. You talking about this race or that race?
Yeah, because then I would think that would mean that you would be going, so you'd be pulling away from the second place car, but he can't pass you before the start-finish line. So he had to stay behind you, so he probably gunned it and then realized you weren't going and slammed on the brakes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of how it went. Part of what helped me out is, like, I was able to just seal off the inside, and the guy who restarted outside me really overdrove it going into turn 1, so he slid way up the track. And that kind of boxed everyone up. And the fresh tires was only able to get back to third.
Nice, man. Yeah, I had something almost happen like that. I didn't take tires on a restart or on a caution, and that was at New Hampshire, so got to stay out front and actually won one.
Yeah, my wins are very rare, few and far between.
You joined the club, that's where I'm at. I think I've won at Michigan, almost won at Pocono, maybe an Indy, but I've never won those two. But I've won New Hampshire. That's at least one I can count.
Yeah, my wins in the A car were at Pocono and Richmond. That's it.
I've only ever won at Phoenix. I could win at Daytona and Talladega.
I've done well there. I just never won. I've only come in like top 10. Top 10 maybe.
Jeez, Patrick. Yeah, my week's been a lot of highs and lows too. I've been getting wrecked. Then I have a clean race and then I get wrecked. Yesterday we managed to do everything. I got wrecked twice in the first race and then had 3 clean ones. So that was good.
500 laps next week. That's going to be the last man standing.
No.
God.
No. It's 250 next week. They made they switched it. The Coke 600's the 100% race.
You're going to be on the outside.
That's not any better.
21.562.
Yeah, I mean,
Changed it from Bristol?
at least with 250 laps versus 500, you have a chance of not having half the field get DQ'd.
I think it's 250 for the Food City, or what used to be Food City, and then the Sharpie would be your 500 lapper.
Nah, the full length 100% races this year: the Daytona 500, Coke 600, Brickyard 400, and Homestead.
Shit, I thought Bristol would have been a fun 500 laps.
It'd be a fun 500 laps if they didn't have the 22 incident point limit.
Probably take 2 days to finish.
I ain't even talking on that reducted time. I ain't putting any odds to it.
That's 1-2, radio check.
That's a great way to get yourself jinxed. 24's laying back again.
Alright, boss man. Space guys off, be ready.
I think he's just being careful on the starts. I don't think he's not laying back to try to get a run, that's for sure, because he ain't getting one.
26, 4, 3.
I think he's just trying to be extra cautious. That was a messy turn one again. Everyone's through it though. Caught by the 15, we're back to 9th. Oh, clip the apron, that one good. That's actually, if you're gonna clip it though, that's probably the best place to do it. And Owen took turn well, including me. I didn't do it any better than the rest of them. Oh yeah, Yuki. This guy is running the old Soviet colors. Honestly, probably the most clever troll scheme I've ever seen. No. I mean, you could try. I wouldn't recommend it. There's a little bit of the difference between the swastika and the hammer and sickle. How is that a Democratic thing, dude? Take care, Nikki. He probably does. I mean, it's actually a testament to the respect of iRacing that he hasn't been intentionally wrecked anyway. Folks are managing to give the guy a wide berth.
Clear outside. 30.984.
All right, here we go.
Outside.
Nice straight run off the corner.
Clear. Sorry about that.
Just having so much trouble. There we go.
Outside. Quarter outside. Still there. Clear. Good job.
Republicans may be Russian sympathizers, but they ain't communist sympathizers. That's definitely a troll scheme.
Sorry, Paul. I didn't know she was speaking inside you.
No, you're all good. That wasn't anything to do with you.
Lance, let's see. Lance, your paint scheme's causing a lot of conversation on my chat there, buddy.
And so that's what it's working as intended.
3, 4, 6.
I figured it's a brilliant troll scheme. Definitely one of the best I've seen. Disc caution, yes. The Nazi, the swastika is Nazi propaganda at this point.
31.62.
And it's a hate symbol, and that's the difference. The communist, the hammer and sickle is not a hate symbol. The swastika is. See, and you got me distracted and talking too much, and I got passed by the 24.
I'm glad my 15 minutes of effort can entertain your people.
Wrecking on the front. You saved it.
31.6. 5 outside. Still out there.
That was Mitchell again.
You're clear.
I'll tell you what, man.
Go change your pants.
Mitchell's gonna have set a new record for the most wrecks and still get a top 5 or a top 10 finish.
10-4.
31.589.
Let's see. Trying to refocus and get back into a groove. I think I need to go tag it. I feel like my wheel's starting to clip a little bit again. Let's go over to the F8 menu. Nope, still good.
Here.
Did Mitchell finally hurt his car badly enough that it's actually slowed it down? Possibly.
31.558.
Is iRacing colluding with the Russians? I don't think so.
Outside.
Go on around.
Door outside. Clear, clear.
The Russians have infiltrated iRacing. First NPR and then iRacing.
8-5.
They already got our presidency. What else are they going to take? All right, 9th place. It's fine that you look at its origin, just caution, but you can't ignore what it was used for and what it means currently. And it's Adolf that people won't name their child, not Hitler.
Y'all please wreck. I need to fix my car.
It's all fake news, Marcio. There you go.
One more.
Yeah.
Wreck,
Just like how the name, Dr. Mudd's name got tainted as well.
Mitchell, do you offer yourself?
Harvey Mudd.
Or
No, it wasn't Harvey Mudd, but Dr. Mudd.
I mean, hell, I've done it 3 other times this race.
Now, Dr. Mudd was, his name got tainted because he was the one that operated on John Wilkes Booth, right?
I'd like at least one more set of fresh sheets, but otherwise it's not bad.
31.882.
I can understand people not wanting to name their kid Adolf, though. There are plenty of other good names. Why would you use that one? Got these next 3. We'll see. Catching them's one thing, passing them's another, as we've seen all night. I've been struggling to try to get around people. I did decent in history.
32.025.
I was always more interested and better in math and science, but I did pretty well in history too. I like it. I liked all the subjects actually in school.
Can't hear you, Jeffrey, but you're...
I always enjoyed learning. Put the pedal to the metal. Let's do this. Come on. 6/10 back.
0.089.
Run that high line now. Let's get down low. Actually, let's kind of just keep it high off there. See if that works. History is very important. Important to understand how things happen and why, so you can recognize those patterns happening again. Samuel Mudd was his name. Yeah, Harvey Mudd is the college.
Yeah, it's kind of dirt track on the front end. Sorry about that.
But that's where the saying "your name is Mudd" comes from.
Yeah, it pushes at times just enough with that right front. Oh, I think it loops that right rear beautifully.
So there's a pack of 3 here in front of me. That's 6 through 9. 2 through 5 are in a pack. And the leader is just running away with this thing. No one's really been able to contest the 29's dominance all night. Ooh, it's starting to get loose through the quad oval now. I've heated up that right rear a little bit, I think. No, that's fair enough. And I'm with you on that. I am completely anti-war. How is car 29 so fast? Because he did his homework and practiced better than the rest of us, probably. Car 29 would be dead last in split 1, though.
22.64.
He hired a driver? He might. Honestly, the iRating, the numbers in this one don't mean a whole lot because the iRating is pretty compact across the board. It's a, you know, we're all pretty close in terms of iRatings, so that's one of the things I like about NAIS Fix is that the splits are really competitive. You can have the number 36 car win in one of these, or 37, which is the max field size. All right, let's go.
Outside.
Dive it in there. Let it slide up, and try to get that run off the corner.
Clear outside.
Nothing yet. Dang it. I just cannot get the pass pulled off.
4, 4, 1.
Oh! Wreck on the back. Check up, check up, check up, check up, check up, check up. There goes the 12. And the 10.
But I'll leave that up to you.
Why though?
The road's closed.
Alright. Last time for fuel here.
Is it really?
I'm actually not going to take my windshield tear off. This is when I start trying to really get spots.
Dives it in too deep, bounces off the wall, destroys my race.
That blows, man. Too really fast.
Yeah, I agree. Learning stuff is fun.
I think this saved my race, though.
But fair enough, discussion. You know, to each his own, as long as you're not trying to trample on the rights of someone else. That's right, old dog. We got freebies.
Second and growing lead.
Checked up turn 3.
How many people are left?
Undamaged, they ain't many.
I don't. It's bad. That number's about to get smaller.
It's about to get a lot smaller.
Unsafe pit entrance,
When
no.
I get up there. No.
Gosh dang it.
I hit the
Well.
wall early on in the run, and the car turned into junk. It was fast.
Son of a gun. Hey JG, how's it going? Eli's running 20th in the next split up. He must not be happy.
That's it, go!
Well,
Almost screwed me.
I've been playing with fire on that pit entrance all night, so
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the name.
finally messed me up. We'll just hang out over here.
Green to the end, please.
You're going to be lining up behind the 16.
All that track position going by right at the end. Son of a gun.
Line up behind the 32. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 19.
How many are on the lead lap?
34.
21.
Line up behind the 4.
Oh no, John.
All right, looks like you're going to be
Unsafe
lining up
pit
behind
entrance
the
of
4.
all things.
What is that?
I'm a cone killer.
Line up behind the 27.
Oh no.
30 lap run at the end. That'd be all right.
You endangered the
How-
welfare of the pit crews.
Damn, dude, you really faked us out.
Long run at the end would be fine, but honestly, a couple cautions
I don't know why it's
might
not letting me take the wave around.
benefit us. It'll let you take it next time by.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 7.
No, it's I was ahead of all the leaders, and it just told me to let everybody go.
All right, buddy. Line up behind
Oh,
the
weird.
7.
Politics.
They could be lining up behind the 8.
This is weird though. Only 11's gonna blind around.
I think it's a little bit of sabotage. Just like the beast.
Unsafe pit entrance, Mike.
That's
Line up
crazy, 'cause, I
behind
mean, we
the
should
8.
all get the wave around here, no problem.
Did y'all pit?
No, we're all in front of the leaders. Like, I'm right behind the guy who's behind the base car, and he is not on the lead lap.
That's bizarre.
All right, bud. We're going to be starting on the inside.
Man, iRacing is really screwing up right now.
You gotta be kidding me, man. I swear, iRacing is garbage as of late with this shit.
51.
And speaking of unsafe pit entries, I went through the grass at Auto Club, came nowhere near any of the
All right,
cones,
buddy.
and
Line
it
up
gave me an
behind
unsafe
the
pit
8.
exit, even though I never even made it onto pit road. I was nowhere
All right,
near
you're
any
going
of
to
that
come
shit.
around at 19.
Yeah.
This is kind of garbage, huh?
Yeah, it's stupid as hell, and it's just, I don't
Well,
know.
I'm 19th.
I mean, iRacing really needs to iron their shit out. They put the crash sound for everything. Cars sound like junk. They get their shit out.
I'm intent starting on the inside. That's pretty nice.
Looks like
I
you'll
think
be
the
lining up
same thing
behind
starting
the 8.
8th on the inside.
All right.
Aaron, if this makes you feel any better, I like your car.
I appreciate it. It doesn't, though.
All right, bud.
I like
Start getting those
videos
tires
of
up.
your car. It feels good. I just wish I could get a quality NIS run in. I haven't had a good one in like years.
All right, boss man. Pace cars off.
Here we go.
Ready. Green flag.
Got to work our way through the damaged cars. That's the thing, is that I might be able to get my way back up front, because I think there are only a handful of cars left that don't have significant damage. So some of these guys ought to be pretty easy to pass. I just need to take my time and not be overly aggressive with it and do anything stupid while I work through them. That's too bad, though, because I had a real shot at the top 5 from where I was sitting. Now we're kind of mired back in traffic. It's going to be tough to get up through there.
Just go low, man. So I'll stay high.
Thank you.
Alright, so I survive.
Still there.
Yeah, I don't blame it.
These guys are all bent up. There's the one. I know he hit big damage on the front end, so he'll be slow.
30.956. Still outside. Clear.
Get by the 16.
Outside. Still outside. Still out there.
There we go.
30.
Top 15 now. Let's see if we can get the one car in this next corner. It's going to be 14th spot when I get by him.
Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still there. 31.092. Clear.
All that damage, he's holding on better than I thought he would. Thought he had the whole front end knocked off. I guess I was wrong on that. It is bent pretty bad. Okay. 14th spot. Woohoo, 34's loose.
30.874.
More than that, Mike. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 21 of 35 people damaged. Yep, that's about right. Maybe even one or two more, because honestly, like, I think the 35 up here might have some damage too. It's been a crash fest tonight.
30.984.
I'm gonna drop that down a little bit because I feel like it's clipping. I need that force feedback in the corners. Yeah, we're going to have about 20 to go right here. Wouldn't be surprised if they wrecked again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's the 31. Done.
31.363.
They're bobbing and weaving.
Outside. Still outside. Quarter outside. Still there. Still there. 31.5.
Oh, come on.
Clear high. Outside. Still out there.
You
Still
okay,
outside.
Yep.
Outside clear.
All right, go low. Go low. Sorry about that. I don't know if that was me, you, Nick, or what.
Outside.
Pretty sure I gave you room, but appreciate you giving the spot.
Still out there.
Yeah, I know you're
Clear. 32.35.
Come on, we need a caution. Take out a few more of these guys up in front and bring us back up to the field again. Be nice if we can get by the 35 first before that happens. Don't think we got any damage from that. At least it was a 0X.
Oh, wow. Empty box just blew up right in front of me.
That's the third engine that's gone on this run. Poor guy's just trying to make it to the end.
31.66.
Yeah, I might have a shot at the top 5 if we get a caution right around now. It'd be tough to get it from this far back still, though.
Outside. Still outside.
You got it, bud.
Still outside. Still there. 31.71.
That time I might have slid almost a little bit too high up there. But I wanted that corner. Push that right to the limit. How many laps on tires? I don't know. Maybe 10 or 15. See if we can run down this 33 car. I know he's got damage too. Sorry if I squeeze you a little bit too much there, 35. All right.
Solo 34.
31.871.
Honestly, with that much damage, though, you should be just rolling out of it rather than trying to race a guy. Exactly, Patrick. I'm a lot faster than these guys that have the damage. I would appreciate, you know, just letting me go. Not that they have to, but it's just smarter. I tend to let guys go when I'm junk. Never get the same courtesy, it seems like. I know. I agree.
2.046.
Hey, Gasometers, thank you. Tier 1 sub, 3 months in a row, man. That's awesome. Thank you much. Very much appreciated. Let's get some sub hype in there for Gasso on the 3-month renewal. Do it for Dale. 3. All right, let's go get this 33 for 11th. Mike Strange down in the sub hype, awesome.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Looks like we finally thinned the field enough that we might get this thing to run out to the end.
32.187.
Oh, that roller coaster ride. Yeah, that could have been scary. Or could have been bad.
All right, here we go.
Try it again.
Outside. Still outside.
Barely hanging on.
Still there. All clear.
33 is really going to fight this, okay.
9-6. Inside.
There he goes.
Clear.
That was almost the caution we needed. Now we try to work on the 15. Top 10's in sight, 1.6 seconds in front of us. We got 8 laps to try to catch him. We need to catch him at a rate of 0.2 a lap. Not gaining nearly enough. We'll see. It's a 10th per corner. Yeah, he just got sideways off the corner. Tires are starting to give up for some of these guys. 15's loose and blinking. Would have been nice to try to contend for a top 5, but
32.251.
running for a top 10 right now, they'd be good too.
Damn it, John. Where'd you even come from, man?
Stupid pit road penalty on my part.
Yeah, I was racing with John, and I was just saying to my stream, I was like, man, I was racing, I'm like, our cars are pretty even, now he's just gone.
32.499.5 to go.
Wesley Roach dropping too.
Catch leader, though, so I don't know what he's got going on. Leader 29 car, isn't it?
Yeah, 29's been clean sailing all race.
Exactly what I was thinking. I passed him one time and I lost the spot on the pit stop.
I played like 3 laps and that was it.
15's caught the 4. That ought to hopefully slow them both down. Might be able to get to one of them. Just need one of those spots for the top 10. Love to get them both. It's going to be 3 to go this time by. Mitchell went like a bat out of heck. Oh, wow. That slowed them both up. 2 to go. We're going to get to them now. Let's see if we can do something with them. Saying it's like a bat out of hell on that restart. Gained a ton of spots, and then I think he killed his tires because he is falling right back at the end of this run. There goes the 15. We're in 10th.
Keep it up, baby. I got white flag.
Last lap. We're 4/10 back.
32.579.
Things bad loose. Tires are spent. Kind of drive around that bump that's in the middle of the back straight. Let's go in there. All right, picking up off of 4. Not going to have enough for him. I'll take 10th.
Yeah, we were on par. There was about 2 or 3 of us for sure. Like 2nd to 5th, I were all 10.
That was good. That was good.
I'll take a top 10 after that penalty. Dang it. Would have had a shot at a top 5. Uh-oh. And now the... Are we dropping? Okay.
So glad that
Almost dropped right at the end there. Yeah, one more lap I might have had him. Passing him's
sorry
tough
to
though.
everyone that caused damage to this race.
Just got to remember to be careful on that pit entrance. Gasso, 10 bits. And I earned them.
Yeah, 1 tires and no rear spoiler. This thing's a handful.
Hey, where Canducci finish? Canducci was running his first NIS fixed race.
Hey, he's coming up the right side now.
All right. Oh, that was work. That last run was something else. Started Stadenko. Yeah, Stadenko, thank you very much. See, Kanducci, I told you, man, you keep it together, you get a decent finish out of it. Wow. 10th. After restarting, what, 18th? 29's burning it down. Impressive. Great win, 29, man. You earned that thing. That was awesome. Oh yeah, very fun. And I would have had an even better finish. I might have been, you know, I was in contention with all these guys. I might have been up there 6th, 7th, 5th, potentially, something like that if I had not messed up on my last pit stop, but that's going to happen sometimes. How do you protest after a race session? You got to wait for the cool-down period to end, and you got to make sure that you have the clipped version of the replay. So the way that you do that is you open this up here, and you can, you know, hit the cut and then hit the save to clip the part of the replay that you want. And then, here, I'll quit out here, save this. You want to, it's going to take a little bit. That was fun. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Squinchy. So yeah, there is a cooldown period. So you have to wait for the race to get a cooldown period, but viewing the results, yeah. So let's take a look at the results here. 10th place, 47 I rating, .44 safety, only 1 incident point, 146 points. I'll take it. Would have liked to have done better, but things are trending in the right direction. And I got no one to blame but myself for that pit road penalty. So